Hi, you're live with Virus at the Freemasons pub in Downshire Hill, Hampstead, London. And today we're going to have a quick look at the history of Freemasonry, and then we're going to get into some poems that you'll enjoy, take you away from all the pandemic disaster. So, Freemasonry began in England in 1717 with the founding of the Grand Lodge. It's existed for much longer than that, and believed that it evolved from stonemasonry guilds in the Middle Ages. Large influence around the world. In the USA, there's lots of presidents that were Freemasons, and those include George Washington, those include Andrew Johnson, James Garfield, Theodore Roosevelt, William Taft, Franklin Roosevelt, Harry Truman, Lyndon Johnson, and Gerald Ford. Influence in the UK? Well, the current Grand Master Freemason is Prince Edward, who the Duke of Kent, His Royal Highness, and we'll leave it at that. Historically, the Freemasons have included Winston Churchill, Christopher Wren, Henry Ford, Frederick, the Great, King of Prussia, and Francis II, Holy Roman Emperor. Right, well, the pub itself was opened or presented in 1819, and it was rebuilt to its current form in 1936. But more important than any of that, it was the home of Hampstead School sixth form parties hosted by the fabulous Andrea Barclay. Right, so on to today's first poem, and that one is called How Do You Feel, Leicester? Have you got on your bulletproof vesta? You live in the UK, but now it feels like Lilliput or Oz. How do you feel, Leicester? Now the vans are coming back to Tester. Non-essential shops shut, essential travel only, and all that. You must be going off your nut. You'll get through. We'll be there for you. We won't forget ya, people of Leicester. Thank you. And on to the next poem, which is Dinner in Hell. Dinner in hell. Not so swell. Lost hope lasagna, followed by anxiety gel. Starter for two is the lost soul shoe, plus lamenting laces as well. Yeah, dinner in hell. Okay. And another poem for you today. It's quite a sad one. It's called The Sparrow and the Wren. The sparrow and the wren started off as friends. They fell in love and set up home in a mountain glen. One day the wren spied an omen, a story to swallow her man, the sparrow. So in a haste, she gathered up her brood and flew south at great altitude. Tragically, it came to a waste. The sky darkened and her nemesis hearkened. So they perished in a mortal embrace. Sad one, that one. Well, this one is going to put a little smile on your faces for all those users of Facebook. Okay. I love them hard. My ex-girlfriends. The black ones. And the white ones. The Asian loves. And the Chinese doves. Short. Tall. Me love them all. I love them in the summer. I love them in the winter. Spring and fall. So what I want you to remember, I love them all. Okay, I hope you enjoyed those poems. It's just a distraction from what's going on out there. And before we end, we're going to take our usual walk, and we're going to have a little look at the area. So heads up, you should be able to see over the top here the gardens. Well, actually, let's have a little walk round. I'm holding the camera quite high. So hopefully you can see, there you go. Remember it? The gardens where we used to have our parties. Not a minute now, we'll get a better view. Here we go. I used to be so excited coming up here, you know, getting in. I discovered something called snake bite. Not sure if you know what that means, but don't try it. There it is. There's the garden. So happy times for all. And we're just going to finish off by taking the long route, the normal route, which you all remember, sometimes during the day, sometimes in the evening. And I'm going to go along at a brisk pace, trying not to film any of the Hampstead residents. Okay. And yes, you can see it burgeoning in front of you, the wonderful Hampstead Heath, which was as big a part of the night as the actual Freemasons pub. And we used to go out over there and, you know, have fun. So, won't be long now. Just going to follow the Green Cross code. Here we are. So, very kind. Person's waiting for me, thank you. Looking left, looking right. And then on we go, onto the Heath. Behind that chap there, don't want to film him. It's got life, not fair. And then there we go. Remember this? So that's it. Just going to bring you right up now to the wonderful pond where you used to all sit wondering, shall I jump in? Looks a bit murky and you see dogs in there and all that. But you know, I never did, but I'm sure some of you did. And just have a little sweep of Hampstead Heath. For those who are stuck inside, lovely open view for you. There you go. Well, I hope you've had a great distraction from all the disaster. It's over and out from me, Virus. Okay, take care. Bye.